Good morning. Today is Teaching Tuesday. Is the day that I pick a crystal and I tell you all about it. I love crystals. I find that they're just energetic, protective, and they help you move through the blockages in your life that are within and without, and they help promote the most beneficial lifestyle. So today's crystal of choice is actually Crazy Lace Agate. The base color is white, but it has inclusions of yellow, brown, black. Sometimes it can have an orange or light blue or even some clear inclusions. But those colors are very old and very strong. This is a very strong crystal. It is, as far as like integrity, but this crystal has so many uses and is so beneficial. First, let's start off. Crazy Lace Agate is the name, but it's also known as the happy lace or the laughter stone. It brings lots of joy and it's very uplifting. It works with a few different chakras, the crown. So it helps you sift through your own personal information and find your infinite oneness with the Creator or God. So you find your place in the universe and how everything is interconnected and intertwined. And then you have the third eye, which helps you with perceptions in life. What do you see on a conscious level? What do you see on the unconscious level? What does your dreams mean in reality? What are you seeing and working through in your dreams? And what is your perception of things? So it works with your third eye in that way, and it moves the spiritual energy through the third eye. And then you have the heart chakra, where there's a lot of emotional balance and yin and yang energy being balanced out there. So people that use this, it brings joy to the wearer. I have a unique thumb stone. It's a heart with a thumb impression. So this is a worry stone. It is a stone of support and encouragement. It elevates thoughts and promotes optimism. It has these intricate designs and patterns, and other ones you'll see like banding, and it's absolutely beautiful. It creates this circular flow of energy when you have a lot of banding. It's movement in the crystal, and it's movement in the body when you wear it, when you connect with this crystal. It moves stagnant negative energy out and helps balance it with the positive and good energy. So it's always constantly flowing energy. It stimulates the mind and your attitude. How do you feel about what you're seeing? How do you relate to what you're experiencing? It sometimes is called an earth rainbow due to the white stone and the variety of the earth tones. It is a type of chalcedony, and it is within the quartz family. So it's very subtle yet strong. So historically, this is an old stone. It was discovered in the Neolithic people times, all the way dating back to Babylon. And it was used as healing amulets and adornments where you are decorated with it, like jewelry. But the Egyptians and the Greek found a way to use it for medicinal purposes, which we'll go over when we go over the systems of what it works with. It works with the Gemini zodiac sign because there is the two-person mentality in there, right? The twins are fighting, the twins are talking. With those Geminis, it creates a lot of emotional balance and stability. So they're able to feel, focus, and move forward with the information that they're receiving. And it doesn't create blocks and disharmony. It it balances, as if you think about each twin, one's a yin and one's a yang energy, it balances the twins out so they can work together in the Gemini to bring about the highest and best good for the Gemini zodiac. And that's any Gemini rising, sun, moon. I'm a Gemini moon, so a lot of my stuff is two-person mentality. So it helps very much to balance things out when new information comes in and it's just throws you off kilter for a while. Okay, so this helps that. Metaphysically, agate vibrates at a low intensity with a slower frequency than other crystals. So this is not a super protector, but it's a promoter. It promotes stabilizing your inner self and balancing it with your outer self. It is excellent for emotional balancing, but it also gets that emotional, the physical, and the intellectual energies all vibing on the same flow so you can learn and grow. It's a harmonizer, as we already said, of the yin and yang energy. So I have everything written down. It promotes mental agility, liveliness, and variety. It encourages you to be a flexible thinker. And it brings the fun and the laughter that you need when you're like concentrating and thinking all the time. You need to let loose and just have fun. And some of us don't know how to have fun anymore. But because we were constantly in this phase of thinking and doing and thinking and doing. And this balances that out so it flows easily. And now we have time to learn about fun, to learn about laughter, to bring the joy into our lives. It helps overcome fear of spiders, which I have. So this is actually a really good crystal for me. So it's not just spiders, but any creepy, crawly, buggy things. It helps with the fear of that. But it's also associated with the web of fate. And I believe in this, the web of fate. When you see a lot of spiders around your house, it's inviting you to weave your own webs, to create your own reality, to create your own life, and to catch whatever you need to bring that to success. So this helps you weave your web to create in your life. It is allowing you to see ghosts. So if you're a big ghost hunter or a spiritualist and you want to talk to spirit, this helps bring them forward for you. So you can see past worlds, you can see past spirit, you can see to the beyond to be able to communicate and understand without fear. It takes that element, that false sense of security where fear kind of puts you back in your place. No, you don't want to go that way because it could be scary. So people stop and they don't explore what they're meant to explore. So this removes that fear. So you can go into places that you were always meant to travel and always meant to go into. It promotes inner stability, encourages security and self-confidence. So that is how the fear is removed. It promotes that. It's more of the solar plexus chakra, but looking up the information, it's really not working with that. But it is. I don't know. I think some of the information is a little not so great. So I think it actually does work with the solar plexus by giving you that self-concept and that confidence, but confidence is also in the sacral chakra too. So I think it works with all chakras. It's just very much like an in your head kind of chakra. I mean, crystal. So another fun fact is it's protective during traveling and especially against any accidents. So when I fly to California, I'm going to be taking this with me, and it's going to also help remove the fear and remove the possibility of anything happening. So physically it can promote digestion, focus the mind, improve tissue metabolism, stop varicosities from forming, and if they're already formed, it removes and makes your vessels more elastic. So that's very helpful for that. It alleviates fevers, and it helps overcome depression. So spiritually, it raises awareness and links you to the collective consciousness, allowing you to spiritually grow. It helps us to communicate and reach out to angels. There's a select few angels that communicate with this crystal. And there are also a select few gods and goddesses that communicate with this crystal, namely like Nyx, Hathor, lots of different moon goddesses, Celtic moon goddesses. So this is excellent for communication with those deities that you really want to work with. And to cleanse and clear it, like I said, it is a very hard crystal. So you can clear things out with running water. You can use smudges to clear things out. Just envision the darkness or the negativity that they may have absorbed, washing away, wiping away, floating away with a smudge. And then to charge it, of course, it is very strong, but sun is a bleaching element. If you want fire energy in this, put it in the sun only for a few hours and then take it back out. You want moon energy in this, you can leave it in the full moon. You want earth energy, bury it for a day. You can put any energy in this that you want. You can use selenite to charge it back up. It also clears it too, so selenite's a good clearer. And that's about it. That is Crazy Lace Agate. I hope that really helps. Have a great day. Oh, guys, it's really affordable too.